Oh, traveler! Hey! It's your favorite bard, Venti. So, how's it been? I haven't seen you in a bit. Oh, I see. Done anything different or cool recently? Oh, yeah, that sounds awesome. I really haven't done much lately except sit by my tree, go to the tavern, and... Oh, I hung out with Jean a bit earlier. Still trying to make up for the whole Dvalin incident. I still feel like that's kind of partly my fault. I mean, if I was there at the time, then maybe Dvalin... Never mind. We're not going to get into this. So, you want to hang out? I just haven't heard from you in a while, so it might be nice, Spend some quality time with your favorite bard and archon. Oh, yeah, of course. What would you like to talk about? So, that's the case, huh? You've been traveling and you went to Liyue, and you then came back to Mondstadt, and you're a bit tired. Yeah, I bet. Do you want a snack? I have some apples. There's not very many, but you can have one if you want. Here, take it. I promise, it's not like it's gonna bite you. More like you're gonna bite it. Apples are my favorite snack. They're pretty cool. I'm not really sure most people like them as much as I do. My two favorite things are apples and wine. I get drunk quite a lot. We're just not gonna talk about that, though. Anyways, besides that, is it good? I picked them this morning. Aw. Thanks. I spend a lot of time helping make them and then eating them by myself. But now I get to share them with you. And please don't think of that as a weird thing. I'm really not meaning it that way, I promise. It's just... I don't normally get to hang out with people a lot. Being an Archon means having a lot of responsibilities, and even though my city is one of freedom, there's still a lot on my plate. And although it's a bit better than most Archons would, I know Rex Lapis over in Liyue, he definitely has a lot more on his plate than I do. Being the creator of Mora, and of course, also the creator of all these different contracts in Liyue. But that's not really my thing, I'm more the apple-eating, wine-drinking, singing bard, who's also an Archon. I mean, I can't really ignore my responsibilities. I just really feel like being a bard is my calling, There's always that one thing that everybody says that should be your main thing, and I feel like that's mine. I'm the silly, goofy, drunkard bard who just wants to make everyone smile. And for you, it could be being an adventurer or whatever you want, really. It's up to you, I suppose. Look at me, talking your ear off, aren't I? Well, anyways, what do you want to do? We could literally do anything you want. Just name it and I'm down. I've been pretty bored recently. Huh? Dvalin's lair? Sure, I haven't been there in a while. Maybe we'll actually get to see Dvalin. I haven't been seeing him a lot recently. You know, he kinda now protects Mondstadt and has pretty big responsibilities for a dragon. But we still hang out. I'm really glad that you helped me back there with him. I don't know what I would have done if I lost him. He's been my best friend for a long time. Same with the Wolf of the North and all the others as well. They're like my siblings to me. So I feel like by that intake only, you can understand where I'm coming from when I say thank you. It was probably the nicest thing anybody could ever do for me. Anyways, we should head over to Dvalin's lair now. I feel like that'll be quite the journey, and there might be some monsters there, so we might want to stay prepared. Follow my lead! We finally made it. Wow. It's still so different than when I remember it last. I suppose there's really nothing I should be too afraid of by now. I go through changes a lot. It's kinda another thing about being an Archon. You have to be used to change. But it's still so incredible and so wild how it used to be so different. But now it's all in ruins and shambles. I wish Dvalin was here right now. But I know he's probably somewhere doing something. I mean, the dragon can't be home all the time. Come on, let's explore around a bit. We can walk and talk about something if you want. Wow. Sure has been a while since I've been here. I remember the last time we were here, you almost died. I also almost died. A lot of people almost died. Good times. Sorry, this is really kind of a downing thing, isn't it? I shouldn't act that way. But it is really wild for me to be back here. I don't really do this a lot. Walk around with people. I mostly stay by my tree or am off at a tavern or singing to somebody. Sometimes I'm with Jean, sometimes I'm with Kaya, but I'm never really with them for long. It's kind of nice to just be able to be here with you. So, I guess in a way, I'm saying, again, thank you, traveler. By the way, I've been meaning to ask you, have you ever thought about having me join you on your travels? I know it's quite a lot to ask, and I really don't mean to try to intrude on you trying to get to your brother and save the world and go and see all these places, since really I could only help you out whenever you're in Mondstadt, but I just think it would be so cool to be able to help you out and go see what cool things you see every day. You always have a cool adventure that you get to tell about, and this warm smile on your face whenever you get to share it. Also, you get to travel with Paimon, and I've heard that she's a pretty great travel buddy, or emergency food. I can never tell which one anymore. Hey! Paimon is not emergency food. This is the last time Paimon is gonna say it. Oh, hey Paimon. I didn't know you were here. Sorry. You better be, tone-deaf bard. Hey, I thought we agreed that nickname wasn't appropriate. Whatever, she's already gone. Well, at least I got to say hi. I haven't seen her in a bit as well. She seems the same as normal. Still hungry all the time? Yeah, probably. I get where she's coming from. My stomach a lot of times feels the need of food. And of course, what better food than an apple? I mean, there's always wine, but it really isn't a food item. There's really nothing nourishing about it, is there? Other than, you can force it to make you... And never mind. Well, I think by now we should be heading back. It's getting kind of late, and I feel like if I don't get back soon, something bad might happen. So, I'll walk back with you, traveler. All right. Come on.